What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma, Plow plays more Farming Simulator 22. We're back on Four-Lace by Stevie. Let's get to it. All right. Barn harvest is a thing. I bet you Carson's going to want me to. Hi, Carson. Maybe not.
Hello.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
No.
I hope not.
No,
I hope. Do what?
I turned the sounds on Radar Omega for tornado warning.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if it's like an interval every time, like there's one out that it kind of buzzes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they just posted a new one. Never mind.
Oh.
Maybe.
I know it's
Oh, yeah, there's
popping off
another
down south there.
There's two right next to each other in northeast Louisiana by Monroe.
Wait, John Deere harvester. Wait a minute. Why won't this truck move? Where we go? GPS.
I have it set so every time they issue a new one, it like plays.
Oh, really?
Open. Yeah.
I thought I was into the Radar Omega thing. Jeez.
It's
All
only
right.
for tornado warnings.
Oh, okay. Okay, Sam, we need to change these though. Need to be on empty because we're gonna have to use them to empty us. Use tippers to empty carbines. Why not? All right. All right. Jump in combines. No, you're good, bro. You're good. And put that on there for field. This is 5, right? 12. 12, not 5. Okay. It's one of those fields. All right. Let's do our thing. The thing would be harvest corn. That is the thing that we are here to do. Is it in an international harvest? Okay. Chug-a-lug-a-lug. Oh, man. All right, there we go. Locked in. Let's do it. Let's go. So figured out some really bad news yesterday about my tractor. We have to basically take the whole transmission apart to replace those bearings that we need. And I figured out there could be some other bearings that have issues too, because the way the reverse gear works in there, the reverse gears spin the entire time. So those bearings could be bad too. In fact, they probably are bad. So it's a whole thing. I watched I did some YouTube research last night. I'm pretty much a Alice Chalmers Model B transmission expert at this point.
YouTube Pro.
And I've never actually had one apart, so. But I didn't realize the input shaft goes in the front of the transmission. And in the first chamber, that's where you shift gears. So that's your actual transmission, right? So you've got 3 drive gears that are on your shaft there. There's a bearing, and then it goes on top, or yeah, above your differential to the back of it sticks out of the back of the transmission where the PTO housing bolts on. And that's what actually drives your PTO. I never thought about it, but of course you can have your PTO on when your tractor's in neutral, which means somehow the power's getting back there. And I never looked at a diagram of it or anything until yesterday. And yeah, trying to pull the input shaft just out of the front of the transmission. It is going to work, but we need to get to the back of it to replace that bearing too that's in the PTO housing, because that could be bad too. So it's a whole thing. Can't wait. I haven't talked to Dad about it. I figured this out last night at like midnight, so he was already in bed. So what are we harvesting? What does it look like? Just a question. It's corn. But like, what's it look like? It's corn. It's got the big clumpy knobs. It's got the juice. You betcha. It's corn. You betcha. I probably should have put my pipe out like 20 minutes ago. Whoops. We have 2 tippers, and we have another tipper tractor. Might need a 3rd tipper, saying. I'll look when we get up here. Or you'll go look. Okay, that works too. That's fine by me. Alright. Pipe out. Let's try to get a tipper out here. Amish Mom, hello. How are you? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Alright. Drop it like it's hot. Let's go. Let's go. It does stop raining. You're gonna turn into a duck. Yeah, it's been raining a bunch out that way. Well, looking at it on radar right now, I would wish there. You betcha. I saw a TikTok video, and this lady goes, things that I learned when I moved to Colorado that I wasn't prepared for. And she just went, hail. Nobody told her that Colorado gets hail. And it made me laugh. I was like, that's kind of funny, but kind of not. Trent, what's up? Hello. How's it going? Welcome in. Why is that guy going away? That's where I put my pipe out. That's why he's going there. He'll figure out his life eventually. I might be sitting over here full, but he'll figure it out. Easter time, he had a small nader touchdown. Uh-oh. Hope everybody was all right. Nice 77, Sean. Wow. All right. All right, buddy. I think you're like, come here. Come over here. I'm over here, not on that side of the court. I'm over here, bro. Like, over here. This is my fault. I didn't put my pipe out soon enough, y'all. My fault. Oh, Sue Carson, Radar Omega. Finally have my tornado watches are like kind of a pink now.
Big-A01 just resubscribed for 42 months.
Pretty great. Big E, welcome back for 42 months. Do appreciate the resub. How you doing today? Borderline nice and warm. Wow. 2 trailers outside of the semis. Why did that not unload? Confused. If Giants were to add 1 crop and related harvesting machines, what would I want it to be? I've always thought cranberries would be cool. With like the bogs and the special equipment that they have, and I've always thought cranberries would be sick. Yeah. A mod. You did an update for the liftable headers and they're gone now. Oh. Typically you shouldn't have to rebuy it if it has an update. No. But that's kind of weird. Because technically your game doesn't know. Like if you take a mod out, say you save your game, you exit, you take a mod out of your game. That save doesn't know that mod's not there until you go to open it again, right? So as long as you don't open it without the mod, then the equipment's still there. But if you're just doing an update, that seems weird. I don't know. Oh, you betcha, Trent. You betcha. Jeff, hello. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Raining in Kansas City. Yep, it is. It sure is. I can see that. Yeah, my yard does too. We actually, all of our grass went out to seed. Because it got really hot and really dry here. So, like, everything went to seed here. It's terrible. Corn header is gone. That is really strange. With the corn header. I don't know why it would do that. I honestly don't know why it would do that. Adrian, what's up? I'm doing. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, Get it for sand camp too. Okay, maybe it's something with the liftable headers then. Interesting. Okay, there you go. Put down. Nice, Casey. Nice, nice, nice. Yep, a little bit of rain goes a long way, you know. It's good to have it. That's for sure. Liftable header mod. Okay, I got you, Sam. Makes sense. But follow. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, it's like I don't know what happened this year with the wheat around us, but like Dad and I were out looking at. We weren't really looking at the wheat fields per se, but we were yesterday. And man, that wheat just looks terrible. It's all really short and just uneven and just looks awful. Awful. Although it was nice. We got a little bit of rain yesterday morning, so I was able to mow the lane that we have. It's a gravel road. It's a mile-long gravel road, but of course stuff grows on each side of it. So you can't really mow that when it's dry, because the dust will kill you. So I was able to mow that, and I mowed out at the highway yesterday, which I wasn't able to mow a lot there because there was, you know, water standing in the road ditches. And I was not about to make the phone call of shame, you know. So the ground hard from sunbaking. I mean, there's not a lot of, well, a little bit here, Sanya, I guess. It's not a ton of open ground, just like open ground here. Things planted and stuff, you know. But yeah. But it was interesting because when we got to the farm yesterday, I was like, wow, the road's actually kind of wet. There was standing water. And by the time we left the farm yesterday, it was incredibly dusty and couldn't even see that we got any rain at all. So drove on the road a lawnmower. That's dangerous. You gotta be careful doing that. People drive like idiots, just saying. At least around here they do. I try to stay off the road as much as possible. Of course, I do have to cross the road when I'm out there mowing, but that's all I do. Play a little Frogger, you know. That's all. It happens. It's all good. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking with propane or something. All right. Now we're chilling. Chilling with our tipper. Narrow road kept to the ditch. Did you drive like down to Walmart or something with your lawnmower, or like what were you doing? Oh man, I've never done that. James, what's up? How's it going? The farthest trip I've ever drove like a lawnmower on the road was actually in my neighborhood. There's a we'll just say there's a facility not far away that Dad was demoing a lawnmower at, and the demo was basically over, and Dad wasn't going to be able to go pick the lawnmower up before that place closed. And this is years ago, so he called me up and he said, hey, you know, can you run down there and like basically steal that lawnmower, just like go get that lawnmower back and just drive it home? And I was like, yeah, bet. And the best part was I get down to that facility and none of the employees were there. They were just, nobody was there. So I literally just got on a brand new lawnmower and just drove it away. Nobody said anything. Nobody was there. Oh man. Current patches. Sizable yard. Oh, Casey, the dust is terrible when it's dry, yeah. I used to do, oh, that's not a bad idea though. If it's that dry to like hit the sprinkler system for a minute, you know? Oh, drove to, okay. Cut somebody's grass. I got you. Yeah, it was great because my mom dropped me off there and like she stayed there while I was there, and I just like I walked around. I like walked in the shop. I like knocked on the office door. I was like trying to find somebody to be like, hey, I'm so-and-so's son from, you know, XYZ business. Like, I'm taking that lawnmower just so y'all know. Oh, I don't even know if they know, like, or I don't know if they knew that I was coming to get the thing. Or, I don't know. But I just, like, I took it. And then I drove it through, like, on one major road, but mostly just, like, neighborhood roads. So, back here to the house, it was pretty funny. And then Dad, like, brought a trailer home that night and took it back to work the next day. So, it was funny. Maybe my dad's. I mean, I didn't get in trouble or anything. Grand Theft More. Dude, that'd be a felony shot. It was worth like it was like a $10,000 lawnmower. That's a felony right there. Catch a case over that, you know. No, I had justification to go get it. I was in the right. I was just doing what my pops asked me to do, you know. That's all I was doing. GTA needs lawnmowers. I feel like that would just not turn out well. Remember that cup mine that they used to have in San Andreas, Sean? You ever played that? That was not. Yeah. I'm not going to answer the question about how much money I make. I'm not going to ask you how much money you make at your job, and I don't think it's appropriate for you to ask me how much money I make at my job. But I will say it's my job, and I love what I do, and wouldn't trade it for anything. So that comment was hilarious. It's so messed up. My favorite thing to do in San Andreas was the tow trucks. I would, you know, steal a tow truck or borrow. Yeah, we're gonna say borrow a tow truck. And the way that game works, whenever you had a vehicle, 45 Hawk, what's up? How's it going? Welcome in. How's the weather in Texas? I know that's your thing. You're the Texas weather guy. How's it going? I'd say a bit stormy, but there's actually like no storms in Texas right now. Anyway, I would acquire a tow truck, and then more vehicles would pop up, more tow trucks, and I would end up with like a snake of like 40 tow trucks. It was so much fun. Yeah, but I would end up with like 40 tow trucks and just like driving all around crazy. And I'm a snake, you know. It was a whole thing. I forgot to put my pipe out, Chad. I'm like full, and I messed up. Did the same thing. Lol. Chad, we were talking, and I forgot to put my pipe out. Now I have to wait for a tipper. Oh man, I was expecting an auger wagon, but we don't have another person to run that right now. So, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. 80 and cloudy, about to rain in 30 minutes. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, at least you're not in Oklahoma today. Oklahoma's under the gun, man. Gonna be a Nader's outbreak up there in Oklahoma today, possibly. So should be interesting later on this afternoon and into the evening, I would assume. Got some Naders going on, you know. So I'll be watching, you know, some streams tonight. Most areas in summer it's 25. Okay. Yeah, you're talking Celsius, so we're talking Fahrenheit. Over yonder here. Network on break. Gotcha. We have a auger wagon. Yeah. Spectator sport. You betcha. You betcha. I'm just gonna do it virtually tonight because, you know, I'm in St. Louis, not in Oklahoma. So tonight's a virtual, you know, Nader watching. No, the problem is I just forgot to put my my auger out soon enough for the auto drive tipper there to like come to me. That's all. I messed up. No big deal. You're right, Fire Shadow. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It won't. What? Hit the red X in the top corner if you're heading out. Okay, bye. Which subscription of Omega do I have? Yes. I think. I don't know how to check that, but I think I went to like the year. It was like $100 something bucks, I believe. Not totally sure, but I think I went with the yes one. Because it's awesome. Love me some Radar Omega. Need to get sponsored. Can we get sponsored by Radar Omega? Is that a thing? I'm here for it if we can. Just saying. All right. Oh, they've just issued a new tornado watch for a whole bunch of Kansas. Whole bunch of Kansas right now. Tornado watch just got issued. Central and Western. Mostly kind of Western Kansas. Lighten up with it right now. Tornado watch. New. Alpha. Is that like the best one, I assume? I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know the differences. I'd have to look them up. To be honest. Okay. All right. It was fun yesterday. I like pulled it up on my phone and there was tornado warnings. So I went and like put it on the single cell and like, or the single site radar, and then like opened up the velocities and get a lot of tornadoes. Yeah, yeah, you do. 45 Hawk, you sure do. You're right. Sent a video of last night from a friend. Amish Mom, I'll have to watch that later. Audio would bleed through the stream, so I'll watch that later. But it just looking at the thumbnail of it looks like it's going to be a crazy one, you know. Just saying. Looks crazy. Just the thumbnail.
Cinegoth just resubscribed for 18 months.
Cinegoth, welcome back for 18 months. Appreciate the resub. How's it going? Welcome in. Right. Just about ready to start some lands, chat. Some lands, yay. Love me some lands. Like a Sunday afternoon. Wow, Carson. Okay. Oh, man. You know, severe storms are kind of relative, kind of like temperature. It's what you're used to, you know? Like, some people can't stand just like a little bit of lightning, and I'm over here like, put me in, coach. If the hair on the back of my neck's not standing up, I don't want it, you know? Nice, Carson, nice. Nice. I actually watched a Reed Timmer video the other day where he was like moving the other Dominators around. And like, oh my God, lag getting in the cab. But he was talking about like wanting to get all three of them chasing this year. It's like, dang, bro. But all right. Wow. Epic, what are we doing? Epic, why? What is Epic doing? Epic, Epic, Epic Game Launcher, go away. I don't want you. Sorry, chat. My Epic Game Launcher just restarted for no reason. Right, Carson? Dude, we haven't played Fortnite in a minute, bro. 114. Yeah. Oh, you can keep that 45 Hawk. You can keep it. Just saying. No, thank you. I know they say that sharing is caring, but I did just close the Epic launcher, right? Because my ping is like way higher now. All right, zoom out. Zoom out. Mr. Chris, what is up? How you doing today? Maybe we'll play some Fortnite tonight, Carson. You down? I'm down. Fork knife. Up, 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 up. Well, I mean, I'm down. Yeah, I'll be around. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, runner. I don't know what it was, Sean. I don't know why it just like restarted, popped up and stuff. I don't know, man. I do have to figure out what we're playing tomorrow night, chat. It's not going to be Fortnite. Just send it to Finland so you know what real heat is. Well. Liquid manure sounds like a smelly situation right there, Fisher Chris. Man. But chat, we need to figure out what we're playing tomorrow night. I'm kind of leaning towards jumping into the what's it called? Railroads Online update. I'm gonna try that out tonight a little bit. So yeah. Update unsatisfied. Wait, when did are you making a joke that this is satisfactory? I'm confused. So confused. 120. That's hot. At that point, I don't care if it's a dry heat or a wet heat or whatever. 121. That's hot. Good God. Plugger, what's up? How's it going? That's miserable, huh? But yeah, so I don't know if you actually know what I decided about satisfactory, do you? I don't know if I think you had left by the time yeah. Oh yeah, there's no more server, Bear. It's gone. Just a runoff pit, probably half water. Oh, got you, Fisher Chris. Okay. So Bear, we, as in Carson, was able to get our save from the company that we had been using, and we Carson put it on a different company's server that Leonard found, and it had really good recommendations. He found it on Reddit, but apparently it had some really good reviews or something. So we we, as in Carson, put the save on this other company's server site, and it lagged probably worse than the current one. So then we as in Carson he was able to send me the save. I put it into my game, and it ran fine in single player. When I say fine, I was getting like 50 frames, which is okay. It's fine, right? And then as soon as Carson joined me, I lost like 20 frames. And then I started doing the rubber band and the jumping, and I was kind of like, okay, I kind of done, you know? So what I figure is I have the save. Technically, Carson has the save. And we'll just kind of throw it in our back pocket for right now. And wait for a game update. And then once we get a game update, we can give it a go again. So that's kind of what I figure. I don't know if it's the right call or if it's the wrong call, but it's the call that I kind of made the other day. So servers have been canceled. We'll just say that much. Because what's the point of paying for them if we're not going to use them, right? It's kind of a whole thing. So it sucks, but I feel like it's the best thing to do right now is just wait for the update. All right. Oh, it was definitely unplayable. Like it was awful. So. Oh, we have the Red Rock trailer. Yeah, true. Stan, yeah. Actually, Rust server is still going, Sean, and apparently they've added some things to Rust that kind of makes me want to go play Rust again too. I don't think I'm ready to start one yet. Apparently they added on like your last day before a wipe now, the last 24 hours, there's just going to be tanks driving around like the map. And some like fighter jets possibly too. So I was like, that could be fun. So yeah. No, exactly, Bear. I mean, if one person was in there, it was okay. But once we started getting, you know, more than 2 of us, it was awful. So I was done. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing anytime soon, Sean. I mean, eventually, but not right now. Not right now. I did figure out a few things. Remember if we were talking Tuesday chat about like, and I don't think I want to like say how much, but like I finally figured out like how many dollars. I never paid attention to this before, and I know I should, but like how many dollars a month spending on servers, and like how long it would take to pay off a server PC. I figured that out, so kind of interesting. 125. Wow. Yeah, 45 Hawk. You can keep that, okay? Longer than I thought, Sean. Actually, of course I went with like I actually did go to PC Part Picker and throw some parts on there just to get a rough idea. I don't really know what would be like the best hardware, let's say, for a server PC. Obviously, I'd need some kind of fat processor and a ton of RAM. But, oh, and I didn't even put storage on there. But I gave myself like, I saw, basically, I put in a few parts and then kind of went, okay, I see where this is going. And then, like, roughly just added some numbers to get up to what I thought would be a okay computer, you know? So, longer than I thought, though, to pay it off, honestly. But it might be, like, I don't know if it'd be a bigger headache or less of a headache just to have my own server PC. I don't know. Probably be more of a headache, right? But I don't know. And I could use it for like rendering if I had to as well. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I definitely have not made any decisions like either way if I'm going to do it or not. I'm still in the data gathering phase of it all. Like, need to figure it out before making a decision, right? But it's a whole thing. I don't think it would help Satisfactory, by the way, though. I really don't. I think we maybe went, I don't want to say overboard, but maybe we went a little crazy on that map. And maybe if we went into some of our factories and just took out like half of the factory, that would help, you know? And then honestly, we'd probably have to go in there and just gut the train system completely. I didn't realize that trains are the laggiest way to move stuff in Satisfactory. Conveyor belts are actually the least laggy way to move stuff, apparently, or at least from the research I've done, which is interesting to me. Because you would think all those items moving on a belt, but I guess at the same time, if they're out of your render distance, those items maybe aren't necessarily actually there. I don't know. I don't know how that works. So it's interesting. I would really hate to run belts all over the map, but if we had to, we had to. I mean, if we could get rid of the trains, it would just suck. So there's that. I would hate to think how many belts that would be too. We would spend so much time running belts across the map if we were to try to like take the current map, the current save that we have, and like fix it and change it and whatnot. Yeah, I hate to think about it, honestly. It would take so long. But it's okay. Not saying we're gonna do it, but you never know. I think I want to check out the Railroads Online. I know the update, I think it's still in like the beta. But I've seen some gameplay. It looks pretty good. It looks like it runs all right. So I'm going to check that out tonight, I think. And possibly stream that tomorrow. So yeah. Should be a good time. Or something. Alright, Stan, we're gonna get some lands going, man. I'm gonna jump up a pretty good way here. And cut in to the field. Get some lands going. Okay. Look at the little tipper. I feel like their offset's wrong with these combines for some reason. Like, he should be over like 3 rows. 2 rows. At least. Quite know what's up with that. Got my spout like all the way. Maybe that's why. Spout in, does he get closer? He does. Wow. Okay, now it actually looks like it's working better, so I like that. I like it. Welcome in, how's it going? Did I fill that guy already? That trailer does not hold a lot. I was hoping to be empty too. I gotta be empty when I hit the end of this pass here. Come here, Tipper. Wow. Hey, it's the little guy like, I'm helping. I'm still helping. He's doing his best. Buffer trailer, yeah. All right, I do have to get empty though before I go. At the land. Come on. Mirror John Deere tractor, you're my only hope. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi, but you know, John Deere tractor. Just saying. Little, is that the 7R? 6R. 7. The belly weight, yeah. 7R with the belly weight. We got that sucker loaded down, chat. Front weight, belly weight, all the weights. Why not? Load it down. Let's go. Dude. Not actually trying to count. I'm just guessing. I'm just going to go like right here. That looks good to me. Ideally, I would count, but what fun is that? Gosh, what fun is that? So probably not Sunday, because I don't even think we're going to the farm Sunday, but next Wednesday, chat. Had a rip and tear into that PTO on my tractor. Can't wait. Although next Wednesday we'll have to mow like everything, so. Should have probably mowed in town yesterday, but like Dad and I just weren't really feeling it, so we didn't. But then we got home and we're just like, ooh, that grass is kind of tall. Guess what, right? I just picked a random pass. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully I can make it. If not, we'll have to do the old shuffle. I think I can make it, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll be fine. Aren't as long a passes as I thought they were gonna be, but it's all right. We have one tippers. Okay, on its way back. Okay, that's good. Chickens are doing good. Cows are doing good. Might as well take a minute while we're here to check out some of the things. Oh, compost is doing a thing. That's good. Kind of forgot about that. 126,000. Okay, we have to fast time for that. That's all. That's good. Lime is full, but it's also out of lime, so that's good. Need to get some liquid fert in our seed maker. Okay. Definitely need to do that. Some liquid fertilizer. Okay. And we're making liquid fert, so I'll have to haul that eventually. Eventually. Okay. Yuleberry, I think. I don't know how it fixed itself, but it did. Might have had something to do with Sarge the other day. Not that he did anything wrong, but if you all recall when Sarge ran past me when he was in the field the other day, and I thought he had a pallet or I thought he had a bale, but somehow he had a pallet of eggs with him in the field. So I think there might have been some like glitching going on, Yuleberry, something weird, server lag or something. I don't know, but somehow he had a pallet of eggs with him in the field. I still don't know how that happened, but I think that had something to do with it. So, but hello, Yuleberry, welcome in. How you doing today? You play it on Xbox, but you're trying to justify $40 buy it on Steam. I would highly recommend it if you have a PC that can run it. Casey, I would definitely recommend it on PC. The mods are so much better on PC. No, I'm not blaming anybody. Not blaming anybody. Blame Giants. How about that? Sandcamp, the cup is empty now. How dare you? No, I'm not blaming Sarge. But no, it was just weird. I don't know what was happening, but like as soon as he sold that, I feel like the rest of the eggs kind of spawned and like everything was good to go then. So, but yeah, if you have a PC that can play it, I highly recommend playing it on PC. Mods are better, frame rate's better, the amount of modded maps are better. If you like big maps, you can play 4x or 16x or bigger if you want, and it's great. Exactly. Mr. Rob Fishpond, how you doing today, sir? Welcome in. You have your 40 ounce next to you. All right. All right. All right. Okay, I don't know about that video card. You'd have to either go to the Steam page or Giants website to get the specs of what they recommend for the game. I don't actually know what they are. Best time of my life. You betcha. Wait, Yuleberry, what's that? We've actually stopped playing it now, Yuleberry. Our server got so bad. I think we went a little overboard with some of our big factories, maybe. And it was so laggy, we just made the decision. I made the decision. I'm done. Not playing it for a while. I want an update to come out before I play it again. So, it's unfortunate, but we're done with Satisfactory. But what happened? What'd you see? Actually, like Tuesday night after I made the decision, I'm like I was sitting here. I'm like, what do I do now? And I was like, I guess I could go to bed. It was like 1:30 in the morning. I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands now, you know? And even last night, I was like, I don't really have anything to do. This is kind of weird. Like, I want to go play Satisfactory, but we're done. I'm just going to basically mothball the save for a while, and hopefully there's an update that fixes the game up, and we can play with all of our factories that we have and stuff, you know, without causing too much lag and stuff. So you betcha. Oh, I just definitely recommend it on PC. And if you need to know if your PC will run it, there are specs on the Steam page. We'll tell you what the minimum and the recommended are. I don't know what they are offhand. I have no idea, but I'd recommend you checking out the Steam page. I believe they're on the Giants website as well, but Steam page works quite well. But mods are better. Just everything's better on PC. Horseplay, auto drive, GPS. I mean, you know, everything's better. Everything is better. You don't speak computer. Oh man, it was me. What? Oh no, Yuleberry, that's awful. That's awful. Exactly, Rob. Yeah, Fishbone. You betcha. That's crazy, Yulberry. That is very, very unfortunate. And then once, oh, how do you restart? You don't restart that, do you? I don't know how you bio burners, a whole bunch of bio burners to get trains up and running. God. I guess that, yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. But thank you. Looks like we got another tornado watch out there on south. All the tornado watches today, chat. You have an active day of weather. That's all I know. There you go. There you go. Look, went and looked. Thank you. Went and looked at the recommendations for Farmson. There you go. DBL, thank you. Oh, got you, Oldberry. Okay. I say otherwise, I don't know how you would. That's rough. Minecraft, huh? Dave, what's going on? How are you? I am probably retired from Minecraft. Like, forever. Minecraft is a game I've played a lot over the years. I have played a little bit of modded Minecraft, but not a ton. Modded Minecraft, I don't know. It just doesn't, like, even regular Minecraft, I'm just kind of over it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of over it. Minecraft has caused a lot of drama for me, which I know sounds so stupid, and it is. But it has caused a lot of like drama for me over the years, and I just kind of don't wanna do it anymore, you know. So I just don't. I don't play Minecraft anymore. So yeah. Don't feel good, Dave. I hope you feel better soon. Sorry you're not feeling well. Come on, buddy. And I'm doing all right, Dave. A little disappointed at what I found out about my tractor yesterday, but that's okay. A rip and tear. That's all I know. I did watch the video last night. It's the same tractor. It's just a little bit newer. There's this guy that Dad and I have been following on YouTube that has been rebuilding an Alice Chalmer B, same tractor, for about 2 years now. And I watched the first video that he put up, and I don't think it was all filmed in the same day, but it might have been. But like, they got the tractor to his place, and him and his dad completely ripped that tractor apart in one afternoon. It looked like it was kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Kind of crazy. You just bought it, you caved. You just bought it. Why? Pure pressure must get to you there, Casey, huh? It's not really bad tractor news, Dave. It's just I didn't realize how the transmission worked on that tractor, and I don't think my dad realized it either. And after watching some videos, and I actually found a breakdown of the transmission finally on a website last night. I understand how it works now, I guess, is what it comes down to, right? And the input shaft, I never gave it a thought, but it goes all the way to the back of the transmission because that's what runs your PTO, which means there's a bearing back there, which means that could be our noisy bearing. And it also, and I never would have thought of this, but it does make sense, your reverse gears are always spinning. If your input shaft is spinning, your reverse gear is spinning. So there's bearings there. Those could be bad too. So if we're tearing into the transmission, in my opinion, we should go ahead and just replace like everything, right? All the bearings. So yeah. Like having the best of both worlds. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I was an Xbox gamer for a lot of years. I had an original Xbox. I played that thing like crazy. Played a lot of Halo 2. That was my jam. 67,000 online kills in Halo 2. Not bragging. Don't worry. Just meant I had no life. That's all. Sounds like a can of worms. A little bit, Dave. Yeah. 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 So we have the tractor apart from the transmission. We basically separated it at the front of the transmission. And the next thing we have to do, really the easiest thing, like long term, would be just go ahead and take the final drives off, take the tires off, take the final drives off, and then like we could put the transmission on a bench, you know? Right now the tires are still on, the final drives are on, the PTO's on. The PTO has to come off. I really hope that the differential doesn't have to come out too, but it might. So pretty much Yuleberry, yeah. Halo 2 was your thing till Gears. I played a little bit of Gears. I could do some chainsawing, you know, a little curb stomping, you betcha. I didn't play Gears a lot. That was my brother's game. My jam always was Halo 2. Love me some Halo 2. In fact, I played that even once Halo 3 came out because I liked Halo 2 just a lot more than I ever did Halo 3. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, Halo 2 to me was the best multiplayer experience of all the Halos. 1 was okay, like in, you know, what's it called? Like land and stuff, like, you know, split screen. It was all right. But 2 with the internet was just like, it was the jam. That's all there's to it. So yeah. Welcome in. Doing good. How are you? Pretty much Bear. That was before that though, but that's all good. It's all good. It happens, you know. Yeah. You betcha, Yuleberry. The good thing is all the bearings are like, I could call up like an auto parts store and buy all the bearings. They're nothing special, if that makes sense. They're all just like off the shelf generic bearings that any auto parts store in the United States will have. So yeah. Twitch notifications aren't working. Make sure you're following us in Discord, !Discord. It posts in there every time I go live. Like automatically. There's a whole channel for it and everything. Yeah. Turn my hazards off. I don't need them in the field, but Sandcamp might run into me if I don't have my hazards on. He might not see me. We're all about safety here at Puma Plow Farms, okay? All about safety. See, look at that. He almost hit me. You'll very well. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I have my beacons on too, but you can't really see them on this combine, but they're on. Maybe they're not on actually. There we go. Of course, that is an accurate one because I'm almost full. But you can't really see the strobes in this combine. Kind of unfortunate. Just saying. All right, tippers, come on. We need ya. We need some tippers. Just saying. They're doing their best. They're on auto drive and they're doing what they can. It's all good. All right, we're just gonna have to stop right here. Usually I like to cycle my pipe once I stop too, because that kind of resets where I'm at. Oh, that trailer's still going in. That one's okay. Well, the other one's emptying. It's the whole thing. Mr. Troy, hello. How's it going? Oh man. You bet so. Oh, not much, Troy. Not much. So basically, what I found out with it, like Yuleberry with the parts dealers, I just get to spend more money on my tractor. That's basically what it comes down to. Can't wait. Can't wait. But hey, we're learning for when we tear apart the next one. That's what this tractor is. This is our learning experience. And then when we get to the next one that we're going to be tearing apart, we'll already know what we're doing. So it'll go a lot smoother, right? At least that's the hope. Because that tractor's been sitting, the next one has been sitting for like 17, 18 years at this point. And I'm sure it's going to have some bad bearings in the transmission as well. So we'll know how to fix it. Oh, Troy. Troy, it's all good, brother. It's all good. I'm hopefully you're feeling better, buddy. But it's all good, man. All good. Everything's awesome or something. Just smile and tell yourself that or something like that, right? Something like that. Oh, man. Well, yeah, so it's the whole thing with the tractor, so. It just means that it'll be a little while before we can hook the plow to the tractor and go plowing. That's all it really means. Which is unfortunate, because I was kind of hoping to be plowing soon with that tractor, you know. But that's all right. We're also getting to that time of year where we don't really have a lot of time to work on stuff in the shed, you know, where you had to be planting pumpkins here before about another month or so. We'll be planting pumpkins. So yeah, yesterday Dad rolled the rye down because it was pollinating, and of course we don't want it to actually make the grain of the rye there. We don't want it to actually do that. We're growing it as a cover crop, so we don't want the actual grain. And it was starting to pollinate, so it was time to terminate it with our roller. So it seemed like it worked pretty good. Last year, I think we waited too long, and the stalks were a little tougher on the rye, and it didn't really didn't work as well. But this year, I think it's going to get a good kill, and not having to use chemicals, pretty cool. So, not that I'm against it, but hey, if we can terminate the rye without using chemical, why not? We have the crimper roller, might as well use it, right? Might as well. The good thing was, though, since we caught it a little earlier this year, the pollen wasn't as bad. So the tractor wasn't yellow when Dad got done. It was still an orange tractor. Last year we waited too long, and the pollen was insane. And when I got done, like, my pants were yellow, my shirt was yellow, the tractor was yellow from all the pollen. And you talk about having some breathing issues for a little while. Oh, I'm not allergic to a lot, but man, that was just like pollen overload last year. So yesterday wasn't too bad. Dad definitely was having some issues with his eyes after that from all the pollen, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been, that's for sure. So I assume by this morning he was fine. So he takes an allergy pill every day, so he you know, he should be all right. Although I think I might start taking one this summer, chat. Start taking some allergy medicine. Cottonwood is my my bad one. Whenever I'm mowing grass and there's cottonwood present, oh man, I can't breathe. I can't. Oh, it's terrible. Sneeze like crazy. Just terrible. Terrible. And of course, there's a lot of cottonwood over at my sister's house, especially. So every time I'm around her house, it's bad mowing. Bad mowing there. But it is what it is. Dave's here. What's up? Welcome in, Dave. Oh, we could have Dave drive an auger wagon. You betcha. Heck yeah. Pretty much. We should probably change the tippers then. And we can probably put a semi on there too. Dave to the rescue. You betcha. And just thinking about Cottonwood, and I'm just like, ooh, we're getting itchy. Bad chat. Cottonwood is so bad. Used to cut this house that a house behind them and over like 2 had 7 cottonwood trees in their backyard, and I'm not talking about little cottonwood trees either. I'm talking about massive cottonwood trees that were like crazy big. Crazy big. It was insane how big these cottonwood trees were. But, you know, nothing you can do about them. That yard, every time I'd get there, the first like foot or 2 along pavement was just solid white from the cottonwood trees. It was awful. Absolutely awful. All right, let's change some of this stuff. Okay. And where's our third guy at? Ooh. All right, those are all set up to go empty, and then I set up a semi as well. So they're gonna all wait over there on that corner for you there, Dave. Or at least that's the theory. Oh no. That guy's gonna cause problems. That's the theory anyway. Somebody's about to get yeeted, I feel like it. Just a little yeet. Oh, goodness. Well, you know what they say. It happens, right, chat? It happens. Oh, man. I can't wait for Sunday, chat. Going on a little road trip. And Casey's Pizza is going to be involved. Because, you know, I can't go anywhere without stopping at a Casey's. All right? It has to happen. Oh, yes. It has to happen. Just throwing it out there. So, yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. Casey's Pizza. It is God tier, yes. Which is weird to say that gas station pizza is good, but it is. Gas station pizza is good. I've never had like they have some of them do like subs. Never had that. I've seen burgers there before too. Never done that either. I've never been. I don't think I've ever been to the one that we'll be going to. When you go south out of St. Louis, there's only like one, so kind of a thing. That's where I'm going. Quick Trip 3 meat pizza is pretty good. It is actually. Quick Trip has some good pizza too. Yeah. They have good donuts too. Ooh. I do like me some donuts. I don't really ever eat donuts, but I like donuts. Yeah, you betcha. I'm a big Casey's fan. Problem is, the closest one to my house is like 30 minutes from my front door. So it's not something we go to a lot. Like, we went for like Super Bowl Sunday. We went up there and got a bunch of pizzas and brought those home. That was one of the last times. Or sometimes we like to run, in all of our little tractors and stuff at the farm, we run ethanol free gas. And the closest place that we can buy it just so happens to be a Casey's. So, racetrack pizza. We don't have racetrack here. Sam. What kind of Casey's pizza? Ooh. I'm a big, honestly, just pepperoni. I'm a big just pepperoni pizza fan. Just straight up. Breakfast pizza, you can't beat it at Casey's though. It's so good. So good. But yeah, we'd usually go and get, now bear in mind there's 4 people in my house, so we might walk out with 4 pizzas. But like a sausage, a pepperoni, and then first time my brother usually gets the sausage pepperoni, and then I'll throw on a breakfast pizza as well. And yeah. Worldwide technology. We do. Oh, I think no. Racetrack's like a gas station. So pepperoni pizza is so greasy. It is so greasy, but it is so good. Yeah. Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna keep moving, Dave. Their pepperoni does slap. It really does slap. And then, like, usually, because see, I'm the person that if you had to say like, hey, eat one type of food for the rest of your life, my answer would be pizza. Okay, so I can eat pizza all the time. My family, not so much. So if we go to Casey's and we get, say, a couple pizzas, usually my dad and my aunt only eat it like once, maybe twice. But I'm over here eating Casey's pizza for like 3 days. And just happy the whole time. Just saying. So it's like, go to Casey's, buy some extra pizzas, bring them home, and enjoy. Because it's not something we get every day, obviously being 30 minutes away. And like, on a very dangerous road to get to, actually, too. So we really try not to go very often. But it has helped our little tractors and stuff at the farm being run on ethanol-free gas. We don't have near the carburetor issues that we used to have. Generator, same thing with our generators. Run them on ethanol-free gas. If we're like, you know, a power outage situation, we can just use whatever gas. But if the gas is going to be in there for a while, we'll actually drain that and say run it in the lawnmower or the truck or something like that. And then put ethanol-free back in there. And get that running through there so it's in the carburetor and stuff for maintaining the engines. Runs a lot better long term. Go bad show. Actually, we've had like no issues with generators since we started doing that. Because, you know, the problem with the generator is it sits for so long. Because it's not something you hopefully need every day. But they sit for so long and then the carburetors get all gummed up. Little ethanol-free gas goes a long way, in my opinion. But I'm a fan of it, definitely. Definitely a fan of the ethanol-free gas. Oh yeah. Do that with your yeah. Tiller's another good one. Yeah, you don't use it every day. Now, like our lawnmower at the farm, we just run whatever. Because we go through so much gas in that thing. That lawnmower is thirsty, okay? The lawnmower is very thirsty. In fact, yesterday I probably went through like 6 gallons of gas. 5 gallons of gas, probably. But that's all right. It's all good. Actually, if we weren't mowing in town, I would be very annoyed with that thing. But since we mow in town, it's not a big deal to just, you know, stop at a gas station on the way through town. Fill it up. Because before we started mowing in town with it, or with zero turns, it was kind of a pain to take 5 gallons of gas at a time to the farm. But now that we mow in town with 0 turns, it's like we gotta drive past the gas station anyway, you know. We are on 4 Lakes by Stevie. Is the map that we are currently on. 4 Lakes by Stevie. An awesome map. Doing a corn harvest contract. One of these combines is ours. The other one is through the contract. And there's 2 semis up there too. One of those is ours and one's through the contract. I don't actually know which combine is ours, to be honest. Not sure. I know that one of them is. I don't know which one. But that's okay. We're playing this map a little different than we normally play. Haven't really messed with factories since we played like Elm Creek, which was our first map that we played on 22. So we're going to be getting into factories and having all the animals as well. So it should be interesting. You think it's that one? How many hours you got, Sam? It'll probably have less hours than this one. 12? Yeah, it'd be about right. That would make sense. Yeah, this is probably through the contract one then. But I don't know. I don't know. So there was a time, chat, where my brother and I, my brother first time, many of you know him from chat, he pops in occasionally. He's real big into like genealogy stuff. And part of that is like going to cemeteries and getting like GPS coordinate of like headstones, which I know sounds weird. But, you know. How challenging are animals? You want to get into them eventually, just to learn. Oh, they're not that bad. Especially like cows and sheep and chickens. And probably horses. Pigs are kind of annoying because they take a lot of stuff. But not that challenging, honestly. And if you just, you know, are curious about them or whatnot, just keep watching because we will have to mess with the cows before we get done today. I would love to buy some sheep today as well. So we'll see. You could add decals like stickers to the side of the tractors. Sure, why not? Yeah. Sheep are very easy. Chickens are pretty easy too, though, Sam. Especially so this map's a little different. These animals take more things than the normal maps. So, for instance, on here, the chickens take wheat and corn. Or some other stuff. Hang on. We'll look at them. Let me get on this next pass. But basically, they take other things, too. But anyway, I was going to tell you guys about a road trip we took one time out to, like, central Missouri. And I'm pretty sure we were doing, like, some genealogy stuff and, like, flying a drone over some cemeteries and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we stopped at, like, 6 Casey's that day. It's like, yeah, I could go for another slice of pizza. Was it a turn or a riding lawnmower or something? How much grass are you cutting? You got, like, 2 acres fire? You got 12 acres? What do you got? Oh, I was going to look in here because these animals take different things. So you can do wheat, barley, or sorghum, which the traditional, like, stock chickens just take wheat. Or we can do corn, maize, or soybeans, which obviously I wouldn't waste soybeans. You know what I mean? So it's kind of interesting on this map how they take different things. We have alfalfa too, so. But base game stuff, it's not bad. The one thing I will recommend to you if you're getting into have cows, especially, is under animals here. We go cows. Go with this barn here. Because this barn, you don't actually have to make the mixed rations. Okay, on this barn, you take your grass, straw, and silage, and you dump it behind this like screen here in this kind of carport looking thing. And then you take your mineral feed and you dump it in the bin here on the end. And there's a robot in there that automatically feeds your cows every hour. So you don't actually have to make the TMR. So yeah. Really, Sandcamp? That was like Captain Obvious statement, Sand. Just a small yard. Oh, you're on Elm Creek. Love Elm Creek. I kind of miss Elm Creek, honestly. I really do kind of miss Elm Creek. Chuck, what's up? No problem. No problem, man. No problem. Elm Creek 16X. Wow. Because having to use the mixer, which is fine, you totally can. But they get kind of old having to mix your TMR in here, and like most likely if you're doing this, you're gonna have bales and messing with all that. It's just no. Which bales aren't bad. We like bales. Right, chat? We like bales. Probably more than we should. I don't want to see another bale ever, chat. After our 100,000 bale challenge that we wrapped up there a little while ago, kind of done with it. Kind of done. Kind of done, but that's okay. Bales are fun. Yeah. Wow, Stan. Just remember, Stan, if you missed out on like 90% of that whole challenge, you know. I know it wasn't necessarily your fault, but hi, old man. Old man's not about the bales. He's over it. Over it. So Fire Shadow, I'm thinking you need like a 72-inch lawnmower, okay? The yard on the east side of your house is 2 rounds with that. Fire Shadow, just get another push more. Although, is that, oh, maybe your ankle. I didn't think about that. Missed all of it, pretty much. If it's only big enough for 2 rounds, that's, yeah, you need a tiny lawnmower then. You need like a string trimmer with a seat on it. Old man, I'm doing great. How are you? Welcome in. A string trimmer with a seat on it. That's what Fire Shadow needs. Wowzers. Or something. Go get you a, I'm thinking, yeah, 72-inch diesel. You know? You know, I know a guy that can get you a 104-inch lawnmower real good, you know? 104-inch, you betcha. Yeah, Tiny Craftsman rider at Lowe's, yeah. Yep. Fire Shadow, I'll just, you know what? Fire, I tell you what, this summer, I'll just come out to your place every week and cut your grass for you. It's only like a, what, 10, 12-hour commute each way? No big deal. I'll drag the 0 turn over there. I got you. I'm joking, obviously. I'm not doing that. Oh, man. That'd be quite a commute. Especially pulling a trailer with my heavy 0 turn on there. No, thank you. No, thank you. That would be awful. They make ride-ons that are like 26 and cut. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Dude, Fire Shadow, you need... Fire Shadow, I got the more that you need. I have it at the farm. It's the John Deere 111. That's, dude, that's what you need. Little, what is it, 38, 40, 38 inch, I think? That's what you need. The John Deere 111. Yeah, bet. Stand on. Yeah. Yep. Those standing, I don't know, they're interesting. I've used the stand-on machines before. They are interesting. I know when they first came out, a company stopped where Dad works and like had one as like a, hey, you guys should try this out and like take on our line and sell these lawnmowers. And the one salesman that Dad had working for him at the time, and remember, this is when like this technology was new for these mowers, so the controls were very touchy, right? So apparently the guy like he went to like drive and then he stopped, and apparently he stopped so suddenly that he like might have ended up on top of the engine. And then he was, yeah, Dad was like, yeah, get that thing out of here. We're not selling those. Dad was like, absolutely not. We're not selling those. Have a good day. So I think we had some stand-ons now they sell, but technology has changed a little bit. They've slowed those hydros down a little bit over the years, so a little touchy. They're fine, Sand Camp. I mean, you want to try one out? They're interesting. It's a better experience, I would say, than using like a Velke behind a walk behind. They ride smoother than that because you're riding on the big tires of the more instead of small like tires of the Velke. Yep, zero turn stand-ons. Yep. Easier on your back, yeah. And for some reason, Casey, the stand-on machine has been like a huge thing in the Kansas City area forever. It has just started to become a thing here in St. Louis in the past couple years. But my dad sells lawnmowers and has forever. And he would always hear about these guys selling stand-ons up in the Kansas City area, and like, yeah, they're selling 50 a year, and Dad's like, I can't even get people to look at them, you know. But here, finally, they're starting to become more of a thing here, which is good. So destroys the cartilage in your knees. Yeah, better for your back, terrible for your knees. But hey, knees are easy to fix, right? Easier than a back, probably. But anyway, it's a whole thing. See, when I used to cut grass, like kind of professionally, I guess, I have a Gravely walk behind with a Velke with zero flats. They're solid tires. That was killer on the back and knees. Those tires have no give. Yo, John, what's going on? How was your commute home? Or wait, I think you had a I don't know anymore. Hello. I don't know who that is, Chuck. Let me Google. Who is that? I don't know who this is. Is this one of those like clean up yard guys? I'm looking at thumbnails of videos and I don't see any lawnmowers. I don't know what kind of mowers he uses. I don't know who that is, Chuck. Sorry. All right. I got you, John. I got you. I got you. Does the free cut once a week. Okay. I got you. All right, chat. Road today. Got you, John. Hopefully nothing crazy happened. I got you, Fire. I got you. So you don't want like a $30,000 lawnmower? It wouldn't fit your yard. Don't worry. I will say though, that was the Hustler 104-inch that we had at the farm that time years ago. Felt like I was driving a tank, chat. Okay. Leonard, hello. How are you? How were those storms last night, by the way, Leonard? I was good. Oh no. Make sure I stand on. There you go, Chuck. Okay. Gotcha. You're not mowing golf courses. Oh, okay. Fair play. You had no storms. There was tornado warnings not far from you, though. I think. I don't really know where you live, to be honest. I don't really know where you live. Somewhere down that way, there was tornado warnings last night, Leonard. Able to fix it? You had a patch kit. Well, that's good, John. That's good. You don't even like mowing your own yard? I love mowing grass. I don't love mowing grass when it's like 110. But like if it's decentish weather, I love mowing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I miss mowing like professionally. I don't miss dealing with customers. And that's kind of why I stopped doing it. That and to focus like on streaming and stuff more. Because it cut into my time obviously for this, so. But yeah, I don't miss me dealing with customers at all. Oh god, customers suck so much. But I kind of miss mowing. Like I've contemplated, chat, like getting a part-time job with our parks department just to go run a lawnmower and just mow parks in our town. I have contemplated this for years. Like I would love that. Put me on a big, and they have some big Toro mowers with like air conditioning. I would love that, chat. Love it. Put me in, boys. Let's go do some mowing. Yeah, but then I couldn't stream as much, you know. So that would kind of suck. Just saying. Used to fertilize. Customers suck. Customers, I mean, I won't even hold it back. Customers suck. Customers suck. They are the worst part of doing any of that stuff. Yeah. Worst part, dealing with the customers. Prove me wrong, chat. All right. All right, you guys, we will need to haul the grain. We need to haul. When's poppin'? So, Jad, we just finished the corn harvest. We will need to get on hauling the grain, the corn, down to the sell point is what our next step is in the server here today. You betcha. It painted their weeds white. Wow. And you said you're welcome? Hey, you're welcome. I tried to stay away from any of the application stuff. I used to do a little fertilizer, and the customers I had, they just thought that my time was free. And I really hated doing like fall cleanups too, because again, they thought my time was free. And they didn't want to pay me for my time. You said you mean they're dying? You're welcome. Wow. Is that everything? Oh, not over there. Where's that other? Hopefully we have both semis going, huh? Shemi. I think so. All right, we'll grab the auger wagon. We'll help out. Yep, fall cleanups or spring cleanups. Oh my god. Hated them, chat. Hated them. Cousin friend, both of the landscaping says sucks. I mean, it can be great. It can be a very profitable business to be in. You know, it's very profitable. It can be. It can be super lucrative. But dealing with customers all the time that don't want to pay you for anything is just awful. Awful. Trying to make it up the hill. Oh, yeah, that. Oh, you have the R trailer. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Sand. John, you can go ahead. I'll wait. Parker. I'll wait my turn. Yep. I just want to mow. That's all I ever wanted to do. I never wanted to do landscaping. I never wanted to clean up tree branches. No, sorry. You do that on your own there, lady. Mr. Man. Like, I just liked mowing. That's all I wanted to do was mow. And that's not, if mowing's not where the money is either. You know, your mulching, your plantings, that's where money's at. Fertilizing, if you get people to pay you. Just straight mowing, that's not where the money is, but that's what I enjoy doing, so. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, the whole thing, I guess, you know, like the bigger guys, like